Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Allison and this is my September plan with me. For this month's theme, I decided to go with the Smoky Mountains. I will mainly be working with watercolors for this setup. I love the Smokies and have always wanted to do a painting inspired by them. So for the cover page, I'm just going to do a landscape watercolor painting of the Smoky Mountains with some trees in the foreground. So I started with painting the sky in a gradient from blue to pink to make it look like a sunrise, since the sunrise and sunsets are beautiful over there. It was at this point where I realized I used too much water and the pages were already starting to wave. For a large painting like this, I think it's easier to work with gouache paints since you don't have to use as much water. So to get a sense of distance in the painting, I tried keeping the mountains in the background lighter and then used darker colors and more details when getting to the foreground. To paint the pine trees, I'm going in very loosely with my paintbrush, making short strokes at the top that become longer towards the bottom. I'm also trying to use different shades of green for the trees to add some variety. Now I'm going in with my Micron pen, writing September in cursive at the top. So that's it for the cover page, and now on to the monthly calendar. I wanted to make my calendar small this month and keep it to one page because on the right side I'm planning to create a Dutch door layout that will look like a mountain landscape similar to the cover page. Because I wanted to fill in the white space underneath the calendar, I'm just going in and adding some pine trees. On the right page, I am just adding in a section to write in some notes. Now for the fun part, to cut out the mountains. Now that the mountains are cut, I'm going with my watercolors again and painting each page. So for the last page, I wanted it to look like the sky in the background, so I'm going in with primarily pink and then some blue at the top. Very happy with how these mountains turned out. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I'm a fan of using Dutch doors, but I've not used it quite in this way before. So for the first 2 pages, I'm adding in my habit and mood trackers. For my mood tracker, I'm drawing 30 lines that will eventually be turned into trees with different shades of green depending on my mood for that day. For the first tree, I started drawing branches but didn't like it, so I used my white Posca paint pen to paint over it, and now I'm just adding the key at the bottom. So that's it for my habit and mood trackers, and now onto the weeklies. I'm keeping the weeklies pretty simple with just using my micron pen to divide up the days. The first week is the only week that's gonna have 13 days just because of the first 3 days in September. Each weekly after that is going to look very similar. So that's it for the weeklies. Now onto the flip through. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love trying new layout styles in my bullet journal, and hopefully this inspires you too. If you like videos like this, please hit subscribe, and until next time, bye!